Drew Washington fires, loops, center field, and it hangs up for Taylor Pawlina. Drew Washington strands the go-ahead run at third with 3 consecutive flyouts. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Beacons need 1 to win it in a 5-5 game. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Scheduled for 7. We could have bonus softball in front of us. We're tied 5-5. Beacons need at least 1 here to end this game. Game 1 of 2 between UMass Boston and Lesley. Second game will start about 25 minutes after this one wraps up. Kiera Prusmack leads off for UMass Boston. She is 3 for 3 with 3 singles today. She scored a run in the Beacons' 5-run 6th. Talon Goldberg, who entered with the bases loaded, 1 out in the 5th and retired 2 in a row to keep the game tied, stays in the game, and she starts Prusmack with a strike. Goldberg has given up 32 hits in 13 and 2/3 innings this season, but looked good in the 6th. Pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-1. Goldberg's pitch up and in for a ball. It's 2-1. Prusmack's got wheels too if she can reach here. Two ball, 1 strike. Prusmack chops it right back to the mound. Goldberg gobbles, throws, a little footwork over there at first, and Jordan Robb gets on the bag for out number 1. Score that baby 1-3. Brings up Cassidy Gaeta in the 7 hole for the Beacons. Gaeta has popped out twice and been hit by a pitch. She scored one of the Beacons' 5 runs last inning after she was hit by a pitch. Rain starting to fall just a bit here at the Clark. Felt a rain drop on the noggin as the first pitch is taken for a strike. Oh, 1 is a called strike at the top of the zone. It's 0-2 to Gaeta. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard to second. Vacuumed up there. Henderson's throw is on time. Talon Goldberg has retired all 4 she's faced since entering the game. Again, came in with ridiculous pressure, entered with the bases loaded, game tied, got 2 outs in the 6th, and now the first 2 here in the 7th with the game still tied. Up to Drew Washington, the pitcher. Can she win it for herself and her team? Rise ball high from Goldberg. One-0 from Talon Goldberg. That's a strike at the knees. It's 1-1. Behind Washington, you have the 9-hole hitter Gigi Braga, and then back to the top of the order for the Beacons. Here's a 1-1. That's a called strike on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 strike away from extras. Talon Goldberg, rise ball, Washington lines a looper, leaping catch at second. Henderson's got it. Bonus softball in game 1. We head to the 8th. 5-5 on the Beacons Broadcast Network. All right, we go to the 8th. International rules applied in the 8th inning here. Extra innings in game 1 of 2, which means that the last batter who was retired last inning, that is Teresa Pereira, starts on second base. And now we see who executes better small ball. 9-hole hitter Abby Henderson leads things off. You'd anticipate her bunting here. Drew Washington pitches into the 8th for the first time in her college career. First pitch is a ball. International rules, somewhat controversial. You start with that runner on second base, makes life difficult on official scorers. There's a strike. Washington through 7 innings of work, 5 runs, 4 earned. One big inning, just that 5th, where she gave up 3. Pitch taken low for a ball. It is 2-1 to Henderson. She's the 9-hole hitter, then the top of the order, including 2-hole hitter Ashley Acker, who homered in the 6th. 2-1, bunted. That is a fair ball. It died just in front of the plate. Good field by Roxy Vento in the throw to first in time. Second sacrifice today from Abby Henderson. So Pereira moves to third. Go-ahead run standing 60 feet from home. Brings up Courtney Goggin. 3 walks and a ground out today. First pitch from Washington is low, ball 1. Infield staying back for the Beacons. Interesting, ground ball up the middle will score the go-ahead run. Pitch is low for a ball. It is 2-0 here in the top of the 8th. Rain picking up just a bit as the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Knocked down. Bellotta checks third. Throws to first and picks up a big second out. If the Beacons can get through without giving up a run, with the international rules, they'll be in great shape to move the winning run across in the bottom of the inning. Here's a tough out, though. Ashley Acker. She's 3 for 4 with a home run. A solo shot off Washington in the 6th. Over the fence and left. First pitch from Washington, fouled away. Oh, 1. Hit in the air, right field, pretty deep. That sends Bonilla back, and she's got it near the warning track. So the Beacons work around that international rule. Runners starting on second do not allow Pereira to score and have a chance to win it as we head to the bottom of the 8th on the Beacons Broadcast Network. Bottom of the 8th. International rules send Drew Washington to second base as the winning run. 5-5 game. All 5 Beacons runs came in the 6th, 4 of which were forced home by walks. Gigi Braga will lead off for UMass Boston. One of the Beacons' best bat handlers in a bunt situation, and she drops it down perfectly. Washington to third. Braga is safe at first. A bunt single, even better than the sacrifice. The winning run at third. Top of the order for UMass Boston. So the Beacons get 3 cracks at winning it here. First chance will be Ari Bellotta. And then if needed, Roxy Vento and Taylor Pawlina. Let's see. This is a situation where you'd consider intentionally walking Bellotta to load the bases and create a force at home. But the first pitch is not an intentional ball. It is outside for ball 1. So looks like they'll at least go at Bellotta somewhat with second base open. Up the middle is back, so a ground ball up the middle would win this game for the Beacons. Ball outside, so this does look like maybe an intentional walk. 2 straight way outside. Set up a bases loaded chance for Vento to win it. Talon Goldberg on 2-0. Throws it just off the plate. It is 3-0. They're close. If she is intentionally trying to put Pawlina or make it Bellotta on, she is leaving it to chance a bit. On 3-0, she deals a strike. Strike zone seems to grow a bit on 3-0. Now a 3-1 coming from Talon Goldberg. Grounded foul. So all of a sudden, after 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bellotta, don't understand why the Lesley middle infield is back. A ground ball to shortstop is going to win this game for UMass Boston. With Washington on third. Double play does nothing for you here with nobody out. The payoff pitch. Line drive at third. Gloved and a step on the bag. Riley Pickett a double play. Throw it back to first. Not in time. Oh my goodness. The second time today a lined shot has led to a double play and eliminated a runner from third. There's nothing Drew Washington can do off that on the secondary lead.
Now batting number 9,
so all of a sudden, from a winning run on third, nobody out, winning run only on first and 2 out as Roxy Vento takes a strike. Boy, the Beacons have been snake bitten. That is just wild. 0-1. Fouled back, and Vento is down to the count 0-2. 0 for 3 today. She's been hit by a pitch. She has twice popped out and once grounded out. Goodness, what a turnaround. I just don't see that. Absolute shot from Bellotta. 0-2. Vento drills it at first. Glove there. Robb steps on the bag, and we head to the 9th. Oh my. Runners on first and third, nobody out. The line drive double play flips this game on its head. Still tied from Beaconville. We go to inning number 9. It is 5-5. Riley Pickett leads off for Lesley. People still kind of their jaws dropped from how the last inning wrapped up. Pitch low from Washington. Beacons had runners on first and third, nobody out. Chance to win the game. Rocket of a line drive to third leads to a double play. And the Beacons come up empty in the 8th. International rules, so that means that Ashley Acker is on second base to start this inning. And now a 2-0 count to Riley Pickett with the dangerous Jordan Day on deck. 2-0 is rule the ball, 3-0. Now both teams are going to think about the chances they've had today. Each side has left 10 on base through the first 8 innings. 3-0. Fouled off the foot. So 3-1 to Acker. I like the fact that Lesley seems to get the green light on 3-0. Sarah Ross has confidence in her hitters. Second time in extras we've seen someone swinging on 3-0. 3-1 from Washington. That's ball 4. Drew Washington's 7th walk today. 2 on. Nobody out. And Jordan Day, who entered as a .534 hitter and leads the team in home runs and RBIs, bats. Today she's 1 for 4, but an RBI single is her 1 back in the 5th. Good job by Vento to keep that close enough to pin the runners at first and second. If you're Acker there, that's a smart play. No sense risking running yourself out of a potential inning. A 1-0 from Drew Washington. Hit hard, foul, just left of third. So 1-1 count today. Who torqued that one? One pitch from Washington. Dips low. 2-1. Hitters count brewing for Jordan Day with Jordan Robb on deck. Washington's pitch. Chopped slowly to short. Braga charges. Her throw is in time, but it does advance the runners. Acker to third, the go-ahead run. Pickett to second on the 6-3 ground out for Day. So do you walk Jordan Robb here? Home run, 8 RBIs this season. She doubled back in the 7th. She has also walked twice. 2 runs today for Robb. First pitch from Washington. Grounded slowly too short. Braga checks the runner back. Throws across. 2 down. Runners still on second and third. Washington's worked out of jams all day, stranding 10 runners on base. Up to Kristen DeChico here, who's 2 for 4. A double and a single for DeChico to go along with a line out and a fly out. These teams have been snake bitten in extras. Wow, rule the ball. Looked good from Washington. 1-0. That's a strike on the outside corner. Popped up, foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Washington is strike away from getting out of this. Acker on third. She was the international tiebreaker runner to start this top of the 9th. Pickett on second. She walked. Back-to-back groundouts led to this 2-out situation. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Spinning. Bellata's got it. High throw, and it's pulled in. Cassidy Gaeta makes the catch to end the inning. Again, the Beacons walk the tightrope. Once more, they have a chance to win. Tied at 5 on the Beacon Broadcast Network. Bottom of the ninth, Beacons again looking to break the tie and win this game.
Now batting number 15,
Roxy Vento, the international tiebreak runner, starts on second. 3-4-5 for the Beacons with Taylor Pawlina, who pulls back her bunt and takes ball one. Pawlina has a hit, a walk. She is lined out and popped out today. Beacons just need one to win it. Pawlina drops the bunt down, back toward the mound. Goldberg fields and throws to first in time for the out. Successful sacrifice for Taylor Pawlina. Roxy Vento is 60 feet from home, standing at third. But we have seen this story before. Beacons have left 10 on base. Can Alyssa Tully push Roxy Vento across?
14, Alyssa Tully.
Tully has walked, been hit by a pitch, grounded into a fielder's choice, and grounded out to short. Here's a liner, off the glove at third, and the Beacons win it. Walk-off single, Alyssa Tully. UMass Boston takes it in the ninth. Third RBI of the season for Tully. Vento scores. That extra inch of height, enough to get it over the top of Pickett. UMass Boston finds a way. 5 in the 6th, 1 in the 9th. Beacons win the first game in 20 minutes. We will get going for game 2. You'll want to be back with us again 20 minutes from now. UMass Boston and Lesley on the Beacons Broadcast Network. All right, we welcome you back to the Beacons Broadcast Network and the Clark Athletic Center. Game 2 of the doubleheader between Lesley and UMass Boston. Beacons took game 1, 6-5 in 9 innings, coming from 5-0 down to improve to 9-14 on the season. Lesley falls to 10-9. Let's run you through the lineups. We'll start with Lesley. It's the same exact batting order as last game. Courtney Goggin leads off in center field. Ashley Acker is the shortstop. She bats second. And it's Riley Pickett, the third baseman, hitting third. Jordan Day, the designated player, hits fourth. Jordan Robb, the first baseman, hits fifth. Kristen DeChico bats sixth, plays left field. Batting seventh, the catcher, Juliana Cecile. Batting eighth, it's Teresa Pereira, the right fielder. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Abby Henderson. Now, Jordan Day is again slated as designated player, but we expect them to do what they did last time, where they'll swap her into the pitching role, which means that Talon Goldberg will go to the bench. Right now, Goldberg is listed as the starting pitcher, and again, Jordan Day listed as the designated player. For the Beacons, the lineup looks like this. Ari Bellotta is the third baseman. She leads off. Then it's Kiera Prusmack playing left field, batting second. Roxy Ventos, designated player. She hits third. Excuse me. Batting fourth is Alyssa Tully. She plays second base. Taylor Pawlina is the center fielder. She bats fifth. Batting sixth is the first baseman, Tori DiCenzo. Batting seventh, it's Giovanni Bonilla, the right fielder. Anja Vitable is the catcher. Anja Vitable bats eighth. And Gigi Braga, the shortstop, hits ninth. The pitcher is Megan Hoban. This is Hoban's 10th game, her 7th start. She's 3-3 with a 6.39 ERA. She's pitched 30 and 2/3 innings, giving up 50 hits, 9 walks. She has struck out 22. In game one, Lesley left 12 runners on base. So you think about what would have and could have been, particularly in a game they were leading 5-0. First pitch is a strike to Gogan. Three walks for Courtney Goggin in that first game. Pitch from Hoban is up and in for a ball. First pitch in this game, by the way, at 5:23. Played about a 2-hour game one that went 9 innings. That's about all the time we'll have for this game two due to daylight issues here in Boston. Pitch low to Goggin, who is so disciplined. Again, those 3 walks in game one, that gives her 14 walks on the season. 2-1. That's ruled the ball just inside. It is 3-1. Umpires switch places in this inning, so Richard Landry becomes the plate umpire, and Gary Duquette for game two is out into the field. The 3-1. It's a called strike on the inside corner. Count goes to 3-2. Here comes Megan Hoban. Popped up. Right side of the infield. Alyssa Tully, the second baseman, wants it, and she's got it for the first out of the inning. Defense for UMass Boston looks like this. Kiera Prusmack in left field. It's Taylor Pawlina in center. In right field, Giovanna Bonilla. The catcher is Anja Vitable. Tori DiCenzo's at first. Alyssa Tully's at second. Gigi Braga is the shortstop, and Ari Bellotta plays third base. Comes Ashley Acker. Couple of hits in game one for Acker, including a home run over the wall in left. Hoban's pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 9 games, 6 starts for Megan Hoban, so this is her 7th start. Been reliable for the Beacons this year. Throws tons of strikes. Don't expect her to walk many as the pitch is inside for a ball. Only 9 walks in 30 innings this season. 1-1. Ground ball to Braga at short. So smooth. Perfect throw. 2 down. Gigi Braga plays a great shortstop for the Beacons. 9 errors this season, but seems like most of them come when we're not watching her, because you see her play. She is a vacuum over there. 2 down. Here comes Riley Pickett. Showing bunt. Pickett pulls back and takes ball 1. Third baseman Pickett was involved in the action. A couple of runs scored in the opening game for Lesley. And 12 runners left on base for the Lynx. They're going to regret that when they look back to the first game. 2 balls, no strikes to Pickett. Jordan Day on deck. This is bunted and foul. It caught her in the box. So Pickett trying to sneak a bunt in there on 2-0. Not a player you expect to bunt, so she was going for the element of surprise there. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Hit hard, right side, base hit. Shot it through the hole. Riley Pickett as the opening hit of the ball game. 2-out base runner for Lesley. And the dangerous Jordan Day comes to the plate. Day in her season is a .534 hitter. But today she's off to just a 1-for-5 start. Runner bluffs the steal as the pitch is on the outside corner for a strike today. Oh, one from Megan Hoban. Line drive right side, and there is Alyssa Tully. Johnny on the spot to record the third out of the inning. Go to the bottom of the first. No score, UMass Boston and Lesley. We move to the bottom of the first, game 2 of a doubleheader between UMass Boston and Lesley. First 3 doubleheader meetings between these two schools. Whoever's won game 1 has also taken game 2. Beacon's trying to continue that trend after a 6-5 win in the opener. Went 9 innings. Jordan Day is into the pitcher's circle. Day cruised to the first 5 innings, did not allow a run against the Beacons, but then in the 6th gave up 5 runs on just 1 hit, but 5 walks plus a hits batsman. Walked in the last 4 runs, and she was taken out of the game. That allowed the Beacons back into it. Ari Bellata leads off for UMass Boston, then Kiera Prusmack, Roxy Vento, Alyssa Tully, Taylor Pawlina, Tori DeCenza, Giovanna Bonilla, Anja Vitable, and Gigi Braga. That's the 9 for the Beacons. First hit pitch is high from Day. It's going to be important for her to throw some strikes here early, get the confidence back. She walked 4 of the last 5 she faced, and 5 in that final inning. 1-0, swing and a miss on a hard fastball. We did say coming into the day that walks had been an issue for Day. She's pitched 100 innings on the nose this year, and now she's walked 79 in those 100 innings. This popped up right side, foul, and out of play. Strikeouts have also been big for Day this season in those 100 innings. Now 104 strikeouts for Jordan Day, so more than a strikeout per inning pitched. Coming to the plate on 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Two. That's down low for a ball. It's 3-2. And a walk would be a very ominous start for Day. Only 2 pitchers on the roster, Day and Talon Goldberg. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Leadoff walk. So dating back to last game, that's 5 of the last 6 Day have faced, she has walked. Wonder what kind of leash they'll be on her. She's been their bell cow all season long, but all of a sudden in a funk here. Brings up Kiera Prusmack. Prusmack picked up 3 hits in the first game today, including a sharp single. Takes low for a ball. It's a wild pitch past the catcher. Pawlina to second, and now heading to third. Sasir never saw it. Ari Pawlina takes 2 on the wild pitch. It's a great start for the Beacons. Runner on third, nobody out. 1-0 to Prusmack. That's a ball. Kiera Prusmack out of Texas. Nimitz High School and Carver Magnet in Houston. Just a sophomore for the Beacons. She takes low, snap throw back to third, not even close to getting Pawlina. .30, and that is a strike. So Day gets 1 back, but in danger of walking the first 2 here after 5 walks in a third of an inning in her final inning of work in the last game. 3-1. Prusmack swinging, fouls it off. It's 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start things for Jordan Day. She's gotten to full counts on each but lost the base runners. So runners on the corners, nobody out for UMass Boston as Day's walked the opening 2. It's jarring. She was so locked in for 5 innings. Beacons could hardly touch her. But 6th inning of last game, gave up the 5 runs, take it out of the game, and here she's walked the first 2. Brings up Roxy Vento. Ball 1 to Vento. Prusmack intentionally getting herself into a rundown. They'll just look her back. Prusmack, big smile on her face. She was just gaming with the second baseman Henderson there. Here comes the 1-0 from Day. That's a strike on the outside corner. Moves the count to 1-1 on Roxy Vento. Beacons looking to jump on the board first. Game 2 of a doubleheader. That's a strike near the knees. Prusmack going all the way this time. Swipe second base. So 2 in scoring position. 1-2 count coming. The 1-2. That's a ball. It's 2-2. Day, windmills, 2-2 in the dirt. Counts full. 3rd straight full count to start this game. And the payoff again is low, ball 4. 3 consecutive walks to start for Jordan Day. Bases loaded for the Beacons without the need of a hit. Brings up Alyssa Tully, who picked up the walk-off hit to win it for the Beacons in the 9th inning of Game 1. A line drive to left. She watches low for ball 1 here. That was her 2nd hit of the season. She's made the most of her 2 hits, now has 3 RBIs. .0. That's low, ball 2. Day walked 4 in the 6th inning of our last game before exiting, and she's in danger of walking 1 in right out of the chute here. You feel for her in this situation. 2-0. Popped up. Foul territory. Is it playable? It is. First baseman Jordan Robb puts it away. So one down, and Taylor Pawlina has the opportunity to get things going. Bases loaded. Pawlina down from the 3 spot to the 5 spot. And a line drive that was robbed by the pitcher Day in the 5th inning of our last game with the bases loaded. Pawlina takes low for a ball. That was the turning point. That game wouldn't have gone extra innings if not for 2 double plays with runners on third base on line drives that Lesley turned. 1-0. Hit in the air, right field, not all that deep. Pereira coming in, a runner tags. Here comes Bellotta, the throw, not in time. A hook slide for Ari Bellotta gets her home. Beacons lead 1-0 on Taylor Pawlina's sacrifice fly. Prusmack to third, Vento to second on the throw, so 2 still on the pond for Tori DeCenso. With 2 outs, DeCenso bats. She was 1 for 4 in game 1 with an RBI double. Swings through this for strike 1. She also struck out 3 times in game 1. Twice looking against Day. Oh, 1. That's low for a ball. It's 1-1. One pitch. Fouled back. DeCenso right on that one. But now the count's 1-2. Day with a chance to work her way out of this. Well, you walk the first 3 of an inning. If you can get out of it with only 1 run allowed, you'd feel like that's a pretty big win. Day to the plate. And again, DeCenso fights it off, fouling it back to the screen. Tori DeCenso, freshman from Lynn, Massachusetts, out of St. Mary's Lynn High School. And she watches that very tight pitch. So 2-ball, 2-strike count with 2 away. First base is open, runners on second and third. And DeCenso swings over the top of it. It is in the dirt. Throw from Cecere is in time for the out. So DeCenso down on strikes. Day picks up her first strikeout of game 2. Beacons get 1, but they leave 2 more aboard as we head to inning number 2 on the Beacon Broadcast Network. We move to the top of the second, 1-0 UMass Boston. Beacons get 1 in the bottom of the first. 3 walks started the inning. Ari Bellotta came home on a sacrifice fly. Beacons looking to sweep this doubleheader. They took game 1, 6-5 in 11 innings. 5-hole hitter Jordan Robb leads things off against Megan Hoban. Pitch from Hoban. Line drive right field. Sharp hit down the line. That's rolling toward the corner. Robb takes a big turn and slams on the brakes. Good defense by Giovanna Bonilla to hold Robb to just a single. By the way, if you're trying to do the math at home, sun sets at 7:23 today. So if this game goes 7, we have enough daylight to get it in there. Another 9-inning game might be a question. Kristen DeChico is the 6-hole hitter. She had 2 hits in game 1. Pops this up. It's just what you want a slap hitter to do if you're the defense. Easily put away by Bellotta over there at third. 1 down. Rob has to stay put at first. So Juliana Cecere will dig in. Catcher out of nearby Revere, Massachusetts. First pitch to her is hit towards short over the top of Braga. It's a base hit for Cecere. Prusmack booted it but picks it back up and holds the base runner Rob to second. So 2 hits in the inning off Hoban. 3 hits in an inning and a third already for Lesley. Issue all game, though, has been pushing runners across for the Lynx. Lesley left 12 on base in game 1. Teresa Pereira digs in. Pereira had 3 hits in game 1, but pops up a bunt here off the glove of Tully. It's down for a fair ball. Everybody moves up station to station. A bloop bunt single for Teresa Pereira. Her 3rd hit of the day. Bases loaded for Lesley in the top of the 2nd. Now let's see if the Beacons can pull off another escape. They've been pitching out of jams all day. 9-hole hitter Abby Henderson digs into the right-handed batter's box against pitcher Megan Hoban. There's a strike at the knees. Hoban throws tons of strikes. Again, only 9 walks all season. She'll challenge the Lesley hitters, make them put it in play. Pitch is low for ball 1. Beacon defense has been solid today, just 1 error in game 1, and it came on an error by the pitcher. Drew Washington threw the ball away off a bunt. Here comes a 1-1 offering. Down low, it's 2-1. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put the 9-hole hitter Henderson. On 2-1. Ground ball foul. So it's a 2-2 count. Hoban trying to get through the 9-hole hitter here with the bags packed. And then she'll turn her attention to the top of the order. The 2-2's on the way. Just low. Was a drop ball. Dove out of the zone. Counts full. Hoban's pitch. Inside, ball 4. So a rare walk for Hoban drives in the tying run. Robin from third. Cecere to third. Pereira to second. And Henderson aboard with the RBI walk. Brings up Courtney Goggin, who singled in the first. Rather, Goggin popped to second in the first. There's a pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. So Goggin 0 for 1 in game 2. She walked 3 times in game 1. An 0-1 pitch. Off the plate away, 1-1. Goggin out of Cheshire, Connecticut. A Lesley team that pulls from a number of different places around the country. New Hampshire, California, Florida, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, all represented on the Lesley roster. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hoban trying to escape with just limited damage in this second inning. Game tied at 1. Her 1-2. Ground ball to short. Braga Fields comes home with it on a close play. And the catcher's off the plate. Avatable ruled just off of home. So everybody's safe. Cecere scores. Fielder's choice RBI. Goggin to first, Pereira to third, Henderson to second. It is 2-1. Lesley. Lynx take the lead, then early lead in game one as well. The Beacons came back to win 6-5. First pitch to Ashley Acker, hit in the air, right field, pretty shallow, long run in for Bonilla. She makes the diving catch. Here comes Pereira from third, and she scores. Sacrifice fly for Ashley Acker. Great play out and right by Bonilla. That's 3-1, Lesley. Henderson takes third on the play, and that last play looms large. That would have been the third out of the inning if there'd been the out at the plate. Instead, it's the second out of the inning. A run comes home. It's 3-1. With two down, Riley Pickett will bat. Pickett, 3-hole hitter, .317 batter in her freshman season. Runners on the corners. First pitch to her is high for a ball. Pickett, one of two Connecticut natives on this team, along with Goggin. She is from Rocky Hill. 1-0. It's also ruled high. It is 2-0. Top of the second, 2-1 lead. Make it 3-1 lead for Lesley. 3 runs all in this inning. Line drive right field, and Lesley adds a fourth. It's a base hit for Riley Pickett to drive home Abby Henderson. 4-1 Lynx. Trying to split this doubleheader after the Beacons took game one, 6-5. Moves the lineup over to Jordan Day. She is the 9th batter of this inning. Lesley is batted around. First pitch low to Jordan Day, ball 1. Day lined out to second back in the first. It was a sharply hit ball right out of Alyssa Tully. Megan Hoban, the rockin' fire. This is hammered right field, sending Bonilla back over her head and off the wall. Goggins scores. Here comes Pickett. She's in without a throw. 2 RBI double for Jordan Day. 6-1 Lynx. Almost all this damage has been done with 2 outs, and almost all of it since that play at the plate. Beacon infield to come together here, talking with Megan Hoban. You feel for her. These runs are going to go down as earned because there was no error issued, just a fielder's choice, but theoretically should have gotten a second out that then would have led to a third out and been out of this inning, allowing just 1 run. .6-1 lead for the Lynx of Lesley. Looking like the team that's hitting .337 on the season. Averaging almost 6 runs a game. Jordan Robb led off this inning with a single. She has scored one of the 6 runs. She is the 10th batter of inning 2 for Lesley. And Robb takes a ball inside. Megan Hoban just trying to find any way out of this inning. 1-0. That's high. Now it's 2-0. One home run, 13 RBIs for Robb this season. 2-0 from Hoban. Swing and a miss. The rise ball, in fact, a foul tip. So that'll hold the runner Day at second base. 2 balls and a strike. Hoban's 2-1. Line drive at short. Braga's there to snag it for the final out of the inning, but not before 6 runners cross the plate. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. Beacons down 6-1. To the bottom of the second we go. Beacons trail 6-1 against Lesley after UMass Boston took Game 1 6-5. Giovanna Bonilla played right field but was DP'd for, so did not hit in Game 1. So here's her first at bat of the doubleheader. Bonilla is hitting 9 for 41 this year. That's a .220 batting average with a couple of RBIs. After her, it'll be Avitamble and Braga.
The pitcher, the right fielder, number 5, Giovanna Bonilla.
Jordan Day on the circle. Worked around 3 walks to start the game to allow just the 1 run in the bottom of the first. There's ball 1 to Bonilla. Day walked the first 3, but then got a pop-up, a fly-out, and a strikeout to end the inning, allowing just the 1. Pitch low. 2-0 to Bonilla. The Beacons here, you almost feel like you have to take a strike every single at-bat, force Jordan Day to throw one in the zone. Overall today, she has walked 8 over 2 games. That's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1 count to Bonilla. Day rocks and fires. Bonilla swings and misses, just took a passing swipe at that down and away pitch, so the count runs to 2-2. Bonilla trying to set the table here in the second with the Beacons trailing 6-1. The pitch. Grounded right to third. Be a tough play for Pickett. Her throw is in time to beat Bonilla by a half a step. Well played by Riley Pickett, who had no time to waste. 1 down brings up Ange Avitamble. 6th start for Ange. She is 3 for 15 on the season, a .200 batting average, 2 RBIs. Day starts her with a fastball. Called a strike on the inside corner. Day steps into it. Rise ball, swing and a miss. Counts 0-2 on Avitamble. Oh-2. It's a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Second strikeout in Game 2 for Day, her 7th overall, and her 106th in her freshman season. So she sits down the first 2 in the bottom of the second, and it brings up Gigi Braga underneath the sprinkling rain here in Boston.
The shortstop, number 3, Gigi Braga.
Day starts Braga with a fastball outside. Scheduled for just rain showers like this throughout the day. Nothing like a downpour over the next couple of hours, but temperatures have dipped. It was a beautiful start of the day. We had sun at first pitch, but clouds and colder breeze coming off the sea since. Braga fouls this one away, count to 1-1. Beacons will spend the weekend in Connecticut coming up. Play East Con and West Con, back-to-back. East Con Saturday, West Con Sunday. Pitch down and away to Braga. Of course, weather permitting, Sunday is supposed to be a washout. Jordan Day's 2-1. That's a strike on the outside corner, and it runs the count to 2-2. So now GG Braga forced to really dig in. 2-2-2er. Swing and a miss. Day struck her out. Third strikeout for Jordan Day. A 3-up, 3-down second. 6-1 Lesley as we head to the third. We go to the third inning. Kristen DeChico at the dish to lead things off for Lesley. Lesley sent 10 to the plate last inning, scoring 6 runs, so the Lynx lead 6-1 in Game 2 of a doubleheader. UMass Boston took Game 1, 6-5 in 9. First pitch from Megan Hoban is a strike to DeChico, who popped out to third in that second inning. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss on the off-speed. It's 0-2. Rain getting steadier here. Hood's coming up. Umbrellas coming out. Oh, 2. About a 43-footer skipping in front of home. Brings the count to 1-2. Hoban's 1-2 pitch. Off the plate away, and the count runs to 2-2. Hoban's pitch to DeChico. Popped up, shallow left. Braga gives way, and Prusmack comes in to make the catch. Kiera Prusmack using the wheels in left field. 1 down, top 3.
The catcher, number 14, Juliana Cecere.
Brings up Juliana Cecere, who singled and scored in that 6-run inning in the second. Looped one right over the shortstop and into left center. Fist this one to third. That's easy for Ari Bellata. 2 up, 2 down. Good bounce back so far for Hoban. It was a tough luck inning for Hoban in that second. If you go back and examine some of the key plays, there was a bunt that popped over the top of the second baseman and down, so a bunt that went about 45 feet was enough for a base hit, and a fielder's choice that led to no outs on a throw home. No errors issued, but no outs, and just like that, you're looking at an explosive inning. Teresa Pereira is the batter, left-handed bat. Takes a called strike on the outside corner. Pereira singled on the bunt, scored in the second inning. Her bunt was the one that popped over the top of the second baseman, Tully. 0-1. Bunts this right at Tully. She fields, underhanded flip. That's in time to get Pereira Quick move in top of the third, a 3-up, 3-down inning for Megan Hoban and the Beacons. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 6-1 Lesley. Bottom of the third in rainy Boston. UMass Boston trailing in game 2 of the doubleheader by a score of 6-1. Beacons took the first game 6-5. It was an epic game. Beacons were down 5-0 heading to the bottom of the 6th, scored 5 runs. Both teams had chances in the 7th and the 8th before the Beacons finally won in the 9th on a walk-off from Alyssa Tully. Now a steady rain as we start the bottom of the third. Ari Bellotta, the leadoff batter for the Beacons, will face Jordan Day. Bouncer to short. Fielded there. Acker. Her throw's a strike. 1 down. Another one of those runs for Jordan Day. Ever since the 3 walks, she has not allowed a base runner, so she's retired 7 straight. Only 3 runners to reach for the Beacons were the opening 3, all walked against Day.
12, Kiera Prusmack.
Brings up Kiera Prusmack. Walked and advanced as far as 3rd in the first. Prusmack bunting at 3rd. Pickett. Glove. Throw. Late. It's an infield single on the bunt for Kiera Prusmack. Prusmack has 4 hits today plus a walk. Using her wheels, she's been effective. So she's on first. Roxy Vento bats. Beacon's looking to get Roxy going. Look, she's still searching for her first hit today. Vento takes a ball outside. Entered today hitting at 386. Remember, she hit 449 in her Little League's Player of the Year season last year. (1-0). That's a called strike at the knees. It's 1-1. Vento, then game 1's hero, Tully and Pawlina, all due up for the Beacons. Foul tip into the mitt from Vento. Snap back, and Prusmack's heading to second. Throw went to first. Prusmack steals second. It's her second stolen base of this game. It's a delayed steal, and it did enough to throw Cecile off. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Jordan Day. So 2 away. Prusmack to second, and Alyssa Tully bats. Tully popped up to first back in the first. Walk-off game 1 single on a sharp drive to left to win the first game for the Beacons. Hits this on the ground hard to short. There's Acker again. Steps into a throw on the money for the out. Jordan Day's cruising right now, allowing just 1 base runner over the last 10 batters. 6-1 Lesley after 3. We go to the top of the fourth. 6-1 Lesley looking to split this doubleheader with UMass Boston in a matchup of two defending conference tournament champions. First pitch to 9-hole hitter Ashley Henderson. Abby Henderson is taken for a strike. Henderson walked and scored in the second. Second baseman's been busy over the course of the day at second as well. Dropping a bunt, goes right back to Hoban. A backhand throw, and there's one down. Megan Hoban fielding her position. Abby Henderson retired back to the top of the order, and Courtney Goggin.
The leadoff hitter number 11, Courtney Goggin.
3 walks in game 1 for Goggin. She has driven in a run on a fielder's choice ground out and also flown out to second in game 2. She scored 3 runs today for Lesley. Goggin takes ball 1 inside. 6-1 Lesley, top 4. All 6 runs came in the second for the Lynx. Here's a 1-0. Spinner popped up, foul territory, first base side, and it gets out of play. Hoban, a sophomore out of Bedford, Massachusetts, Bedford High School, making her 7th start today, and this pitch is a called strike. Right near the letters, moves the count to 1-2. Hoban chugging in the circle, her 1-2 delivery. Popped up, foul, and out of play. Goggin staying alive. That one blasted off the Clark. One down, base is empty. Top 4, 6-1 lead for Lesley. It's popped up left field. Fairly deep. Kiera Prusmack's there, and she's got another one. Kiera's had a busy day out in left field as well today. 2 up, 2 down here in the 4th.
The shortstop, number 2, Ashley Acker.
Hoban has retired 6 in a row, dating back to the last out of the second. So she settled back really quickly after the 6-run second. Ashley Acker bats 0 for 1 in game 2 with a ground out and a sacrifice fly RBI. Acker homered in game 1 today. She's driven in 2 runs. So now this season, Ashley Acker has 17 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Sky high, 2-0. Rock and fire from Hoban. It's up and away for a ball, 3-0. Hoban has walked 1 today. Came at a costly time with the bases loaded in the second. Only 10 walks all season for the right-handed pitcher. 3-0. That's a strike on the inside corner. Three 3-1 count to the 2-hole hitter, Acker, who homered earlier. And she takes ball 4. So Acker walks to 2-out base runner for Lesley as the Lynx look to build on a 6-1 lead. Brings up Riley Pickett. She is 2 for 2 in game 2, 2 singles and a run scored. Behind her, the dangerous Jordan Day, who drove in 2 with a double last frame. Ball high, snap back by Vitable is late. Possible running situation for Acker over at first, but Lesley doesn't steal all that often. Lynx have just 13 stolen bases all season. 1-0, hammered foul. Moves the count to 1-1 on the freshman Pickett. Lesley will be back in conference play against Mitchell College coming up next. 1-1. Rule the ball just off the plate away. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hammered again, foul. That's twice that Pickett's been out in front. 2-2 count. Megan Hoban trying to escape her way out of this inning. Two-two. In the dirt. Runs the count full. That means a head start's coming for Ashley Acker. 3-2 count, 2 down. Pickett at the dish. Pickett's running. Pitch is low. Ball 4. Acker to second. Pickett to first. Back-to-back walks for Hoban. And it's dangerous here. Jordan Day, who doubled off the wall in right, has an opportunity to break this game even wider open for Lesley. Hammers it center field, sending Pawlina back. That is to the wall in dead center. Acker scores. Pickett's on her way home. The relay throw does not make it through. Another 2-run double for Jordan Day. It is 8-1 Lesley. 4 RBIs in game 2 for Day. He was also spinning a gem in the pitcher's circle. She remains in scoring position. Lesley 7 runs ahead here in the 4th. Jordan robs the batter. First pitch swinging, popped up, foul territory. It gets out of play. We duck for cover over here underneath our nice tent, just in case. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Robb has singled and lined out in game 2. She scored one of Lesley's 8 runs. Flies this one foul territory and out of play to the right side. Moves the count to 1-2. Hoban's 1-2. Hammered right center field. That's got some carry on it. It is down in the gap. Day scores. It's another double. RBI double for Jordan Robb. 9-1 Lesley. So now the 8-run rule comes into play. Beacons will need to score at least 1 over the next 2 innings to keep this game going. It's all happened with 2 outs. Hoban got the first 2 of this inning, but then Acker walked, Pickett walked. Day and Robb send out back-to-back doubles. Just like that, 3 runners are home, and it's a 9-1 game. Shows you walks can kill you.
Number 5, Kristen DeChico.
Brings up Kristen DeChico, and she takes the rise ball high for ball 1. DeChico, a freshman from Wantagh, New York on Long Island. Junior Jordan Robb is on second base for Lesley. Elementary education and history major, Jordan Robb. Pfister, shallow left, over the top of Braga. It drops down. Robb stops at third. 5 straight have reached for Lesley. Tough spot there on the blooper. DeChico reaches on a single. So we'll see a pinch hitter. Patricia Murator will pinch hit. Only available pinch hitter on the bench. She'll hit for Cecere. Murator is 2 for 10 this season. A 200 batting average, 1 RBI. Sophomore from Mamaroneck, New York. That's also down on Long Island. First pitch to Meritor. She's bunting right at third. That's easily gloved and fielded across. Bellata's throw is in time for the out. But Lesley adds 3 more. They go up by 8. It is 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Well, Jordan Day has done the damage at the plate in Game 2. She's driven in 4 of Lesley's 9 runs. She's also been hard to hit in this circle, allowing just 1 run and only 1 hit today. She walked the first 3 of the game. Since then, she's been basically flawless. It is 9-1 Lesley. Day will face 5, 6, 7 in the Beacons order, starting with Taylor Pawlina. Pawlina hit a sacrifice fly to drive in a run back in the first, the Beacons' only run in Game 2. Lesley looking to split this doubleheader. It would be the first time in 4 doubleheader meetings between these 2 schools that a doubleheader's been split. Only other 3 doubleheaders were all swept. There's a strike on the inside corner. Near the top of the strike zone, brings the count to 1-1. The freshman pitcher Day deals high and tight for a ball. Boy, the velocity that Day has behind her pitches in a conference like the NECC, you have a feeling she is going to rattle off some impressive pitching performances this year in conference play. Here's a 2-1. Down and in for a ball. It runs the count to 3-1. Jordan Day's 3-1 pitch. Lined right to second on 1 hop. It dies down, and Abby Henderson's throw is on the money for the out. 1 down, bottom 4. Beacons need to get some offense going. Here's Tori DeCenso.
The first baseman, number 21, Tori DeCenso.
First pitch to DeCenso, a rise ball, and she swings and misses for strike 1. DeCenso struck out swinging in the first. 1 double today overall in the doubleheader and 4 strikeouts. Takes a called strike on the inside corner quickly. She's behind in the count 0-2. Here's an 0-2 pitch. Rise ball high. It's a ball and 2 strikes to DeCenso. That's inside, and it hits her right on the hip. DeCenso reaches on the hit by pitch. 1 away and 1 out base runner for the Beacons, needing at least 1 over the next 2 innings, and realistically needing a lot more than that if they want to get back into this game. Brings up Giovanna Bonilla, who bunted in the first, fielded by the 3rd baseman Pickett. In time for the out, she's 0 for 1. Bonilla jabbing at a bunt here, fouls it away. Jordan Day out of Florida on her 0-1 pitch. Deals a rise ball high. It's 1-1 to Bonilla. Bonilla now 9 for 42 on the season. It's about a .215 batting average. One is high and outside for a ball. It is 2-1. Well, outside of 2 innings, Day's been very accurate, but she's had 2 innings over the course of 2 games where she struggled to throw strikes. 3 walks in the first inning of this game, 5 walks in the 6th inning of Game 1. That's when the Beacons rattled off 5 runs to tie up a game. They were behind 5-0, pushed it all the way back and won 6-5 and 9. 3-1 coming to Bonilla here. Bunted, foul, and the count's full. UMass Boston baseball making its way back in behind us. If you were watching on the Beacons Broadcast Network earlier today, they picked up a lopsided victory in non-conference action. Here's the 3-2 from Day. That's ball 4, her 4th walk today. So a hit by pitch and a walk have put 2 on for the Beacons, needing offense here in this 4th inning. And Javatable will bat with 2 aboard, 1 down. Javatable struck out looking in the 2nd against Day. 1 of 4 strikeouts for Day already today. Javatable bunting, pops it up foul, and out of play. You know, when he throws hard as Day does, sometimes the ball's hard to get on top of, even just on a bunt play. It's not easy. Oh, 1. That's a ball. Down low to Javatable. Hit by pitch and a walk have put DeCenso and Bonilla on for the Beacons. Day's pitch. Bunted. Down the third base line. Spinning and foul. Smartly done by Pickett to allow that one to roll. So now it's 1-2 on Javatable. Jordan Day up in the count 1-2. Delivers. Got her swinging. Strikeout number 5 for Jordan Day, bouncing back from the hit by pitch and a walk. 2 down in the 4th. It's up to Gigi Braga for the Beacons. Gigi plays on the soccer team at UMass Boston as well. The life of this Beacon team. So high energy at the shortstop position.
Number 3, Gigi Braga.
Day starts Gigi with a fastball outside for ball 1. Braga out of Medford, Massachusetts, where she was a league all-star in soccer and softball at Medford High. Exercise and health science major here at UMass Boston. 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. It moves the count to 1-1 on Braga. Top of the order awaiting for the Beacons if Gigi can reach. Day fires a 1-1. That's a strike on the outside corner as Braga offered. So the count is 1-2. Day trying to get out of this inning with Lesley still up by 8. They'd need 3 more outs to end this game. Here comes a 1-2. Off the plate away. 2-2. Day's 2-2. Rises high for ball 3. The count is full. So Braga battling here. Especially tough for slap hitters to lay off the rise ball because ball's moving on you as you move forward. Payoff pitch, head start for the runners, and it's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. 6th strikeout for Jordan Day, and it ends the 4th. We go to inning 5, 9-1 lead for Lesley.
Fielder number 8, Teresa.
We go to the 5th inning. It is 9-1 Lesley. Lesley University looking to split this doubleheader after the Beacons took a 6-5 win in Game 1. First pitch, bunt. And the throw across from Bellata is in time to get Teresa Pereira for the out. Well done by Ari Bellata.
The second baseman, number 33, Abby Henderson.
With one out, Abby Henderson bats. She walked and scored in the second. She grounded out to the pitcher in the 4th. 6 in the second, 3 in the 4th. Even-numbered innings have been very good to Lesley so far. 0-1. Ground ball, left side. Diving play, Bellata to her feet. The throw is just wide. Enough for Henderson to move to second base. So it'll be an infield single for Abby Henderson. She advances to second on the E5. Great effort by Bellata, and a good throw would have been very close. Base runner for Lesley as the Lynx look to add some insurance in the 5th. Already 8 runs up. Looking for that 8-run rule in inning 5. Courtney Goggin, the leadoff batter, who's been on base once in Game 2, hits. Ball gets away from Avatabla, and up to third goes Henderson. Goggin drove in a run with a fielder's choice in the second. She's also popped out twice. Remember, she walked 3 times in Game 1. 1-0 from Hoban. That's a strike. Good spot on the outside corner for Megan Hoban. Both teams dive back to conference action next. Beacons go play EastCon and WestCon this weekend on the road in Connecticut Saturday and Sunday. This is bunted foul, and the count goes to 1-2. Meanwhile, Lesley will play at Mitchell College. Diving back into NECC play, where Lesley's currently 5-1. One, two, grounded to Braga at short. Here comes the runner to score. Gigi's throw is on the money. Strong play from Gigi Braga, but it's an RBI ground out for Goggin, scoring Henderson. It's now a 9-run lead for Lesley. Means the Beacons need at least 2 in the bottom of this inning. Brings up Ashley Acker. Walked and scored in the 4th. She's also driven in a run with a sacrifice fly and grounded out to short. Acker hit a home run in Game 1. Pitch from Hoban is a ball. One-0. Hit hard, right center field, bidding for a second long ball. Nope, this one comes up short. Bonilla's first to it in right field, and it's the 3rd out. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Beacons need at least 2 to extend this game on the Beacons Broadcast Network. We go to the bottom of the 5th. UMass Boston trailing Lesley 10-1. Beacons need at least 2 off Jordan Day here in the 5th, or the game will be over. Do send out the top of the order, starting with Ari Bellata. Beacons 1 game 1-6-5, looking to avoid a split. First pitch to the leadoff batter, Bellata, is high for ball 1. Aria scored the only run for UMass Boston in Game 2. She led off the bottom of the first with a walk, came home to score. She's also grounded out. Here's a 1-0. Off the fist to short. Acker's got it, 1 down. Brings up Kiera Prusmack, and he could not have a better day than Prusmack has had for the Beacons. 4 hits plus a walk. She has been nearly undefendable.
Number 12, Kiera Prusmack.
Day starts her with a fastball, chop foul. Left of third. Prusmack smoked that one again. She's really seeing the ball well against Jordan Day, one of the hardest pitchers the Beacons will face this year. Here's 0-1. Rises high for a ball. 1-1 to Prusmack. Got to applaud Jordan Day and how she's bounced back. She pitched so well for 5 innings in Game 1, but then walked in 5 runs to see the lead evaporate. 5 walks in the 6th inning of Game 1. Comes back here. This pitch is high for a ball. In Game 2, she starts with 3 consecutive walks. 3 walks in a row to start the game. Runner comes home. Since then, she has walked only 1. She has struck out 6 and has not allowed another run. 3-1 to Prusmack. Is high for a ball. I guess now it is 3-1. Here comes a 3-1 to Prusmack, and that is ball 4. So Kiera Prusmack walks. Beacons need at least 2 in this inning to keep it going. Here comes Roxy Vento with an opportunity to do just that. Vento has walked and struck out. She still does not have a hit today. It's been a rare day where Vento has been kept in check. Beacons' best hitter and the conference player of the year last year. Day starts her up and away for a ball.
The designated player, number 9, Roxanne Vento.
So all of a sudden, Day has missed the zone on 4 out of 5 pitches. Make it 5 out of 6, 2-0 to Vento. When she's missed today, she's missed high out of the zone. Day looking to correct that. Misses up and in for a ball. Snap back to first is late. Prusmack safe. It is 3-0 to Vento. She is the run the Beacons need to get across here to extend this game. And that's ball 4. 4-pitch walk. 7 balls in a row, and 8 of the last 9 for Day. So in one of those little yip sections where she walks batters. And it'll be a short leash trying to hold on to this one. Day out. In comes Talon Goldberg, who pitched very well in relief in Game 1. Pitching 3 innings and giving up just the 1 run, which came off the inherited runner on the international tiebreaker rule. Entering today, Goldberg was 0-2 with a 9.69 ERA, 13 innings pitched. She had given up 18 earned on 32 hits. One thing Goldberg does is throw a lot of strikes. She has not walked many this season.
Number 23, Talon Goldberg.
Freshman out of New Hampshire, Merrimack High School in New Hampshire. She'll look to close it out for Lesley again. 2 on. If both score, we'll play on here at the Clark Athletic Center. Beacons need at least 2. And again, realistically need more than 2 here at the bottom of the 5th if they want to get back into this game. Alyssa Tully, who walked off with a single off of Goldberg to end Game 1, steps into this one, drills it to left, but it hangs up for the left fielder, DeChico. Kristen DeChico makes the catch. There are 2 away. Beacons down to their final out. That final out is Taylor Pawlina. Sack fly and a ground out in Game 2 for Pawlina. Junior from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. That's fastball for a strike. No ball, 1 strike count to Taylor Pawlina with 2 away. Beacons need at least 2 in this inning. Pawlina hammers it to third. It's caught there, and the ball game is over. 2 loud outs for UMass Boston to end it, but loud outs count the same in the book. So the doubleheader split. The Beacons take game 1 6-5. Lesley wins game 2 by a 10-1 margin. Beacons head on the road to Little East Conference play this weekend. Lesley goes back into NECC play. Lesley moves to 11-9, UMass Boston to 9-15. For our entire crew, Bill Spalding saying so long from Boston. Again, Beacons take game 1 6-5. Lynx take game 2 10-1. Thanks for watching on the Beacons Broadcast Network.